The summary of The Five Dysfunctions of a Team, a Leadership Fable, brought to you by Click-Through College. Patrick Lencioni's The Five Dysfunctions of a Team, a Leadership Fable, is a compelling narrative featuring Catherine Peterson, a newly appointed CEO at a struggling technology company, Decision Tech. The book serves as a profound exploration of the issues that can plague teams and hinder their success, providing a unique blend of storytelling and practical advice. Dysfunction 1. Absence of trust. Trust, the cornerstone of every successful team, is the first dysfunction Lencioni addresses. Without trust, teams cannot function effectively. Team members must feel safe to be vulnerable, admitting their weaknesses, mistakes, and fears to one another. In the absence of trust, individuals often resort to protective behaviors and conceal their true thoughts and feelings. This lack of openness leads to miscommunication, misunderstanding, and ultimately, to a culture of blame and defensiveness. In the story, Catherine uses personal history exercises and personality profiles to help build trust. She encourages members to understand and empathize with each other's backgrounds and perspectives, fostering a strong foundation of trust. Dysfunction 2. Fear of conflict. The second dysfunction, fear of conflict, arises when team members shun disagreement to maintain artificial harmony. However, conflict is not inherently negative. In fact, constructive conflict is a sign of a healthy team, as it indicates that members feel comfortable expressing their opinions, even if they diverge from the consensus. Catherine addresses this by promoting the idea that conflict is productive and necessary for innovation and growth. By cultivating trust, she ensures that team members feel secure enough to engage in conflict without fear of personal attacks. Dysfunction 3. Lack of commitment. The third dysfunction, lack of commitment, is a result of ambiguity and unclear decision-making. Without a firm commitment to a clear plan, teams can become directionless and uninspired. Lack of commitment often stems from team members not feeling involved or heard in the decision-making process. To combat this, Catherine emphasizes the importance of clarity and buy-in. She ensures that every team member's input is considered, fostering an environment where everyone commits to the decisions made, even if they initially disagreed. Dysfunction 4. Avoidance of accountability. The fourth dysfunction, avoidance of accountability, happens when team members refrain from calling out peers on performance or behaviors that might hurt the team. This can lead to mediocrity, resentment, and decreased motivation. Catherine combats this by establishing clear standards and holding team members accountable for their actions. She encourages team members to call out peers who are underperforming or not adhering to agreed standards. Dysfunction 5. Inattention to results. The final dysfunction, inattention to results, is characterized by team members focusing on personal success, status, and ego before team results. This lack of focus on collective team success can severely hamper the team's ability to achieve its goals. To mitigate this, Catherine fosters a results-oriented culture, emphasizing that individual achievements are secondary to team success. She ties recognition and rewards to team performance rather than individual accomplishments. In conclusion, The Five Dysfunctions of a Team, Lencioni provides a detailed roadmap for overcoming common team dysfunctions. Through the story of Catherine and her executive team at Decision Tech, Lencioni demonstrates that building a cohesive, high-performing team requires continuous effort, open communication, and strong leadership. Although this is a fictional narrative, the lessons it imparts are strikingly real and relevant. The challenges Catherine faces as she strives to transform a dysfunctional team into a cohesive unit are reminiscent of issues many leaders grapple with in the corporate world. The power of trust. Trust, Lencioni argues, is the bedrock of a high-performing team. Without trust, members waste time and energy protecting themselves and maintaining their facades, rather than focusing on achieving the team's goals. This behavior inevitably leads to the breakdown of communication and collaboration. Catherine's approach to building trust involves breaking down personal barriers and encouraging openness. By creating an environment where team members feel safe to be vulnerable, she enables them to admit their mistakes, ask for help, and provide and receive constructive feedback. This openness fosters a culture of mutual respect and understanding, which is critical to building trust. Embracing healthy conflict. In many teams, conflict is seen as something to be avoided at all costs. However, Lencioni posits that conflict, when managed properly, is not only healthy but also necessary for a team's growth. The key lies in ensuring that the conflict is focused on ideas and not personal attacks, which is possible when a strong foundation of trust has been established. Catherine champions the idea of healthy conflict by encouraging open debate and discussion. By doing so, she ensures that all ideas are considered, leading to better decision-making and greater commitment from team members. Achieving commitment through clarity and buy-in. Lack of commitment in a team usually stems from ambiguity and lack of clarity. When team members are not clear on the team's direction or their roles, they can become disengaged and unproductive. Catherine tackles this issue head-on by fostering a culture of transparency and inclusion. She involves all team members in decision-making processes, ensuring that their voices are heard and their perspectives considered. By doing so, she cultivates a sense of ownership among team members, leading to greater commitment and dedication to the team's goals. Promoting accountability. The fear of conflict and confrontation often leads to a lack of accountability in teams. However, without accountability, standards can slip, leading to mediocre performance. Catherine addresses this dysfunction by establishing clear expectations and holding team members accountable for their performance. By doing so, she promotes a culture of responsibility and high performance, where team members are motivated to meet their commitments and deliver their best work. Fostering a results-oriented culture. The final dysfunction, focusing on personal success over team results, can be detrimental to a team's success. When team members prioritize their personal achievements over the team's goals, the team's performance can suffer. Catherine combats this by fostering a results-oriented culture. She emphasizes the importance of collective success over individual achievements, ensuring that team members are aligned with the team's goals and are working together to achieve them. Final thoughts. In The Five Dysfunctions of a Team, a Leadership Fable, Lencioni provides a comprehensive guide to overcoming common team dysfunctions. Using an engaging narrative, he presents practical advice and strategies that leaders can use to build and maintain high-performing teams. Despite being a work of fiction, the lessons imparted by Lencioni are incredibly real and applicable to teams in any organization. By recognizing and addressing these 5 dysfunctions, teams can build a strong foundation of trust, engage in healthy conflict, foster commitment, hold each other accountable, and stay focused on achieving collective results. These factors are key to building a cohesive, high-performing team that can navigate challenges and achieve success. As Lencioni reminds us, not finance, not strategy, not technology. It is teamwork that remains the ultimate competitive advantage, both because it is so powerful and so rare. This is a summary of The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, a Leadership Fable by Click Through College.